Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay. As you see, I'm playing another game and I want to start doing this more often. I'm gonna show you my favorite PS2 games on my old TV. That's why the quality is like that. And I'm gonna show you some particular things that I'm doing about my favorite games. And hopefully I'm gonna be able to do some gameplays about that. And yeah, so today I'm doing God of War 2. I'm actually in Clodagh hallway right now before starting it. This is one of the hardest parts in the game where you have to complete in one go without having any saved option all the hallway. And there is an increase in the difficulty the more you go down, as in the last part you're gonna be fighting against Cyclops, smashing Cyclops, so Cyclops that do the damage that you can't protect against, and everything in one go. And yeah, that's cool. So as you see here, my life is pretty short, my HP, and that is because I'm trying to complete here in Titan mode the whole game without getting any... Wait, what? Wait a second here. Okay, so... Okay, sorry, I couldn't click it. Without getting any upgrades. So as you see, everything level 1. And I've reached this far without getting, you know, also any HP or magic increases. And until now I've died 19 times, so that's not bad. And most of the times I died because I was like in halfway during some particular hard parts and I couldn't go back. And the main reason why I have so little deaths is because most of the times when I have been in trouble, I have lost life, I have, you know, taken some serious damage. Instead of dying and then restarting, I just click restart from select, and here we go. So it's not gonna get counted as a death, and in that way you're gonna be able to start again the same part that you're struggling with, and without, you know, counting as a death. And that's very nice. So I've used it a lot of times, and there is no, it's not like cheating or something like that. It's just using another option that the game gives to you, and before you die you just restart. And yeah, so today I want to bring you some tricks about this game that have helped me reach this far in Titan without having any upgrades. And first of the tricks is gonna be the bug about God of War 2. God of War 2 is a CD game, so once it gets you know, sold, they can't change, they can't remove the bug like it is for online games. So the bug consists in the fact that while Kratos' animation is taking out the bow or taking out Ariela's head, he is immune to any damage. So whatever kind of damage, it can be melee damage, it can be ranged damage, it can be smash damage, even damage that you can't protect yourself, you can pretty much like dodge it with this, no, or this, or whatever you prefer. And it's pretty powerful, but you have to get used to it and you have to train to use it, because if you click it too early or too late, you're gonna be receiving the damage anyways. So yeah, just a bit of train. And the cool thing is that if you have if you use the blades like that, you can always interrupt the combo by dodging the attack of the enemy, then continue attacking it, then dodging, attacking, dodging, attacking, dodging, and so on. So that's why it's so cool. And for example, against some bosses or in some particular parts, you really need this. And having, you know, a good trained bug interaction with the game is gonna really make you survive and go on. And yeah, so second thing is gonna be circle. So circle animation, the grab animations are essential if you are playing without getting upgrades of the weapons, because you're not going to be doing a lot of damage with just attacking like that, you know. You may do some damage if you can finish the combos, like for example like that with only square, or if you can finish off with triangle like that. That last hit is gonna do some okay damage even if the weapons are level 1, but you normally, you know, you can't complete a combo, and therefore you don't do a lot of damage with level 1 weapons against some enemies. And that's why it's better to get grab animation, because the grabbing animations is gonna already do a standard amount of damage that is not based on the weapons, but is based on the enemy that you're attacking. So with circle, with grabbing animations, you're gonna be doing a lot more of damage that you would do to the same enemy, you know, by just attacking it. And some enemies you can grab them automatically and you can then throw them onto other enemies, or you can just kill them in the spot. And for some other enemies you can't grab them at once, but you can throw them into the air and then grab them while they are into the air, and Kratos is gonna do like an airborne combo while Kratos is in the ground, and that airborne combo is also gonna damage the enemies around and etc. And especially you wanna do the circle animation as many times as you can, because not only you're gonna be doing damage to other enemies if you're throwing them or you know, bouncing them around, but especially because while Kratos is doing the grabbing animations, all the enemies around Kratos are gonna stop attacking him, or even if they attack him, he will be pretty much like impassable object, like immortal object. He will not receive any damage, pretty much like this, you know. And yeah, so that's cool, you know. In that way, you're gonna be doing damaging enemies, and even if other enemies attack you, you're gonna be immune to the damage. So that's two things at once. And last thing is the quick roll. So if you just use the right analog, the normal roll looks like this. It's pretty slow. But if you notice that when you roll and you attack, the attack is gonna stop the roll, the past roll. So if you keep it in mind to roll, attack, then roll again, attack, and so on, you know, you can start rolling faster, and until you know you can roll it very fast like that. And rolling faster is gonna mean that you're gonna distance yourself faster from the enemies, so that you can start a combo, you know, and finishing it while the enemies are chasing you. Or you can just dodge better the attacks from some enemies if you don't want to use this, or if there are, you know, a lot of enemies that attack you, and you can use this because you're gonna get hit by other enemies. So yeah, those are the three things that I've been used to reach this far without dying so many times. And especially now I'm gonna show you the first part of GLaDOS Highway. And yeah, so that's the circle animation for this kind of enemies. I throw him into the air, and now I'm doing this stuff. And as you see, I'm doing damage to these beast guys if I can't finish the combo, you know. Yeah, here we go, that's another one. So if I can hit anyone that stands, so that is where the circle option really helps. And when you are closed back from a portal, just start doing this and hit them with the last hit. It's the most efficient way to do damage, even if you're separated from them. But right now I'm just waiting for the little ones to attack me so that I can start smashing them around and doing my combos, you know. So as you see, even if the enemies attack me while I'm doing this circle animation, I'm pretty much immune Oh, yeah, sometimes that happens when the... So, yeah, when this happens, it's really bad normally because you get like caged by the enemies. You just need to wait a good moment here to roll away. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much hard to do. Let's see here. I may have some space here. All right, let's see. Okay, so as you see, when you're playing with no upgrades, it doesn't matter how fast you finish. You don't have to finish fast. You have to take the little damage that you can. So, you know, it's not important to finish fast. Take your time. The most important thing is completing the level without dying. Oops. And if you have some free time, you know, just do your stuff. Okay, nice. I could got another one with the circle animation. That's what I'm looking for. And that's where really these little minions are useful to do that. To launch, to circle them and launching them into the big guys. Let's see if I can now finish off this one. Oh, he moved the sideways, so sad. Okay, let's see now if I can circle him. Yeah. Okay, nice. So that's two big guys gone. I want to finish the big guys with the circle because, as you see, they give me a little life. And if you have lost some lives doing your job, you know, the stuff, it's always helpful to do that. Okay, only one big guy left. So I think I'm gonna just do my stuff. And when the portal opens, I'm gonna use the hammer. I like more the hammer in 1 versus 1 because the hammer is gonna do more damage to these big guys than the blades. I don't have any more the little minions to launch them and to damage these big guys, so that's why I'm using the hammer right now. I need to just weaken this guy so that I can do circle on him, you know. Just be, after a while you start learning the attack animation of all the enemies, and at that point it becomes relatively easy to 1 versus 1 any enemy, you know. And that's it. So that's the first part of Clodo's Highway. So this was just a quick show to show you how to use, you know, the grab animation, how to launch the enemies. I prefer launching the enemies with square and triangle, but you can also do that, you know. And for some enemies, it's better to do that because if you start attacking them, they're gonna defend themselves, so you're not gonna be able to launch them into the air. Instead, if you do this, it's the first hit that launches them into the air, so you're gonna be able to do that. And as you saw, I used sometimes the quick roll. I didn't use for these enemies this, because they are all melee and they didn't have any like smashing attack or attack that I couldn't dodge with this. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick God of War tips and tricks, and next time I'm gonna cover a different game, and yeah, see ya, bye bye.